everyone. I hope you're all doing great today. Okay, so I've been away from a lot of social media platforms and I've been extremely busy with stuff. But just 2 days ago, I believe, I stumbled on a bunch of social media posts and I started hearing stuff about Edo people attacking Igbos, Yorubas uniting against Igbos. And then I heard about the Amaka lady from Canada. And so I decided to read a few things up on this. And I was totally blown away, like completely blown away at what these people have turned us to. A woman who claims to be Igbo and says her name is Amaka goes on a rant on social media and says that she would wish that all Yoruba and Edo people are killed. She wants to start poisoning them. And all of a sudden, the whole place is on fire. Now, I have a lot of questions to people who believe they still have brains, functioning brains in their skulls. Number one question: who is Amaka? What is her background? What crowd does she control? Who are her foot soldiers? Who on earth does she have influence over? That a non-you like her would make a video and the whole nation is on fire like this. I am surprised that after so many years, decades, generations, we still do not understand the divide and conquer, divide and rule mind control programming and propaganda warfare of these wicked people. I don't understand. I didn't even want to make a video about this. But I said, okay, if you don't make a video about it, how are they going to understand? The globalists are losing it on every level. They cannot afford not to break us and divide us and get us fighting one another. This thing that this woman did, I can bet my life, is a psychological warfare programming, well hatched and released. And the guys who created the program have helped to make it gain popularity. It's a psychological warfare program aimed at dismembering whatever semblance of unity there may be. They have been at this for a while, but people are not paying attention. Sometimes I'm tired of saying these things. Remember the protests? That was when they were planning to unleash the heaviest of them all against Igbo people. And when that failed, they still came up with it. Did you remember that even though Igbo said we don't want to be a part of the protest, that so many people came out in the media to still accuse them of being the ones behind the protest? What then happened? Immediately, a flood, a wave of Yoruba people that you've never seen before, never heard of before, just showed up in the media and began to repudiate their own people, began to chastise them, and angrily began to resist this attempt to victimize the Igbos. Europe, if you go on my timeline on X, you will see videos. I posted them intentionally because that shows you that even the division we have amongst us are manufactured. They are not organic, they are not real. The wicked forces of colonialism are not happy that we are not fighting and killing one another. And this is what they've been fighting to get done. When they realized that it couldn't happen the way they planned, they now decided, let's use someone that has an Igbo name to start it. If this one had failed, let's start it. They want the Igbos to be faced squarely and destroyed so that war can start in Nigeria. Because everything they plan to do, we resist it. And the attack they are planning is not even just against the Igbos, it's against the whole fabrics of the nation. This is what is happening. How can we not know this at our age? At our age. Somebody gets up, will kill Yoruba, and they do. Ask yourself, what have the Edo people done to the Igbos that you want to kill them? What have Yorubas done to Igbos that we want to start killing them? Please tell me. The Yorubas rose up and resisted and attacked their own people. The Yorubas voted for P2B during the elections. Edo people carried the P2B matter on their head. Now, do you not see where the whole thing is going? Manufactured psychological warfare. Let us sow hatred so that if at all there's anything that looks like will be presidency in 2027 that shows up in Edo State, everybody will throw it into the trash. See, if I don't make these videos, you people don't learn. You don't listen. How can a grown man, woman will be there on social media venting, Igbos are this, Igbo, because one non-entity somewhere went and made a very insensitive statement. Tell me what sane human being, what sane person on earth, especially when you are Igbo, will go out and make a video and say, let the other one speak. Are you killing the Yoruba? What power do you have to kill Yorubas? No. The Yorubas are in power. No, what if, say for instance, you people are the ones in power, your Igbo people are in power, and you say, now we have power, let us kill all of them. It will probably even make some stupid sense, but you're not even in power. You are already being oppressed in the country called Nigeria. So what is it on earth that will give you the psychological or intellectual ability or propensity to go ahead and say you want to kill these people? Now, what are you killing them for? Nobody's asking these questions. And boom, we swung into action. No, if it was an Hausa man that made that statement or Hausa lady that made it, you won't hear peep from anyone. But because it's Igbo and because the intelligence agencies of Europe have already planned that Igbos must be exterminated, they had to use somebody with an Igbo name to do it so that everyone would turn on the Igbos, their nemesis. And you quickly ran to it and see how the National Assembly, everybody is swinging into action. Yet we have had countless cases where people have said Igbos should be killed, Igbos should be kicked out, Igbos should be done that. Nobody has ever reacted. Too many occasions where individuals have gone to the media to call for the extermination, mass extermination of the Igbo people. I have this other guy from back in the days, up to today, he still makes videos from the UK. He is known to always call for the extermination of Igbo people or for expelling Igbos from all of Yoruba land. I have never seen any unanimous condemnation coming from the seat of power in Nigeria against this guy or anyone. We've had a certain royal father in Lagos asking that Igbos are going to be thrown into the lagoon. We've had all manner of human beings, high profile, low profile, mid profile, calling for either extermination or expelling of Igbo people from the land they claim is our land. No one does anything. But some crazy, silly girl somewhere that we don't even know who her parents are and where she is from in Igbo land just because she bears an Igbo name. She gets in the media and says some nonsense that has no bearing in reality, and the whole nation is on fire and everyone is coming after Igbo people. So all of a sudden, this girl in Canada now speaks for the Igbo people. All of a sudden, this girl is now our spokesperson. Not even Nnamdi Kanu. We don't even know. Nobody can even say this is who this person is. But now suddenly the whole nation takes it that Amaka speaks for Igbo people because she bears an Igbo name. Meanwhile, you have told my people in Delta, my people in River State, that even though they bear Ngozi, Ebere, Uche, that they are not Igbos, and you keep enforcing and reinforcing it every day. But an Amaka that we don't even know where she's from must be the spokesperson for the whole Igbo nation. And we will all suffer because Amaka is as silly as can be. Because I don't know why an Igbo person that has brains in their skull would even get up. Like I was saying in part 1 of this video, on what basis would you want to kill or poison an Edo person or a Yoruba person? On what basis? Give me the rationale. There's none. And look what is going on. Because they want to destroy you. They want to destroy you. This was exactly what happened in Rwanda. They took a bunch of individuals, the intelligence agencies of Europe. They take those individuals, they cooked them well in their propaganda factories and unleashed them on their own nation. And they began to call their fellow citizens cockroaches. This happened. Began to look down on others. These are cockroaches, they need to be killed. And the guys were in the media, on radio. This is how it works. By the time they were done, more than 1 million were gone. Up till this day, I doubt that Rwanda has recovered fully from this. And here you are. Here you are playing to the gallery. Here you are still unable to decode the satanic and evil machinations of your own colonial enslavers who came to our land and pillaged it and destroyed it and still haven't had enough of our land. They want to take it back. They want to take it back. The fiercest resistance they've always had have always come from the Igbo people, who always would say, no, we want to have our freedom. I keep telling you this thing. It is in our nature. There's nothing we can do about who we are. This is who we are. Love us, hate us, this is who we are. We are fiercely independent and free as a people. We resist slavery and enslavement at all costs. That's what happened in Igbo landing. That's what happened. They chose the sea and drowned rather than being sold into slavery. In America, at Dunbar Creek, go and look it up. They killed themselves because they said we cannot be alive and be taken into slavery. We can't change who we are. That's why I was telling my people in the previous video I did that I did in Igbo language. I said, listen, No matter what anybody says today, and the time is going to come when I'm done with all these massive projects I'm doing, I'll settle down and bring out all the proof so that everybody can see that the people the Bible was talking about as those who were being oppressed and massacred and killed in numbers, that they're calling Jews, are actually Igbo people. Because if you doubt me, tell me, you who is watching this video now, tell me where you have ever been in your life and seen a group of people hated as much Igbos are hated. No, let's take away the fact that it's an Igbo man making the video. Tell me, even being a Nigerian, who have you ever seen endure the type of hatred, the extent of hatred that Igbo people have endured in Nigeria, even in parts of Africa? Where have you seen it? The British, they hate us. The colonial forces, they hate us with passion and want us gone. They say we are part of Nigeria. No Igbo man has been able to rule Nigeria since the independence. Forget about Zeke and all those things they say he did. Watch, since after the war, have they allowed you to rule Nigeria? Whatever it takes, they will make sure that you don't get close to the seat of power. We still took it, accepted it. We're saying that's fine. We'll just do our own business. Every time an Igbo man makes an effort and gets close, boom, scuttle it. Every time two people get angry, two tribes get angry in Nigeria and they want to settle scores, boom, they will use Igbos to settle scores. Every time, Igbos always at the receiving end. Always at the receiving end. That's why you see what is happening now happening. A lady that no one knows, who does not have any following, does not have any foot soldier, nothing. Nobody listens to her. Nobody carries out anything she says. Yet she spoke on the media, on social media. And everybody now is attributing it to Igbo. People are even calling for Igbos to be killed wherever they are. Isn't this already exhausting and tiring that we can't learn the tactics of the colonials who want to destroy us? When that war comes, again, it will never be like before. If you allow yourself to go into this evil, clannish temptation of the colonials and help them to bring about their mass depopulation program on your nation, on your people, I'm telling you, in the end, no matter how much power you think you have over the Igbo people, it will shock you to see that nobody will ever win that war. Nobody, mark my words, nobody will win that war. It's the most stupid and useless thing that anybody can ever imagine. You see Ukraine, you see what's happening there? Nobody wins. Nobody wins. Let's be wise. Nigeria and the people at the helm of affairs and those who are in power should start thinking, start reasoning. Why are we like this to these people? Even though the colonials want us to destroy these people, why do we have to do it? Why do we have to curtail? Look at the things that we're doing, we're seeing today. Young children are seeing how you people are reacting to a threat by a non-entity in Canada that nobody knows. But people who are known, who are even in this current government in Nigeria today, who have names, who are known, have threatened Igbos. Nobody spoke a word. That is a psychological empowerment to anybody who potentially feels like they need to kill Igbos. It's a way of saying, feel free, do it. That too has to change. Maybe Amaka happened so that we can all wake up and begin to discuss the real topic that we need to discuss, which is the topic of internal slavery against Igbos.